Hey, this is Chris with FunkyBrims. Welcome everybody tonight. Let's see, we'll wait for a few people to get on here. And there we go. Looks like we're live. There's Sarah. So we are in the new store tonight. And so we'll kind of talk about that here in just a little bit.
Yep, I'm going to go try and share it a little bit, but yeah, be sure to tell us if you can hear and all of those good things as well.
Yep, absolutely.
Right. I'm going to leave this here because it's on it.
Okay.
It's connected to that.
Sounds good. So again, we are FunkyBrims. We are in Broken Arrow, Oklahoma, and we are normally a part of the Funkified store, but we are moving out into our own location, and we are for the first time broadcasting from that location tonight. So we're having a few little technical problems. So please let me know if you can't hear us or anything like that. But good. I just saw Todd say that we're coming in loud and clear. So that is good. So yeah, tonight, very exciting. Like I said, we'll take a little look around here and show you the new place and kind of see some of the color schemes that's going on. The the walls are going to be that green you see kind of over there. And a lot of the things are going to be this kind of purple and everything as well. But again, we are live, Broken Arrow, Oklahoma, right across the street from Funkified in our new store. And tonight we're going to be talking about the masterpiece Michelangelo and a lot of other stuff. But I just want to say hello to everybody. Appreciate everyone jumping on. Hey, Dwayne, Johnny, Charles, Troy, Adam, Eric. Appreciate everybody jumping on tonight. We do have some other new caps to show, but mainly tonight's going to be about kind of showing off the new place a little bit since we're making some progress. And then also showing these masterpiece caps. So how do you order? So FunkyBrims.com is probably the easiest place to go to. There's a QR code in one of these two corners for most screens. And then also the top comment up there was would have the link to just the caps for the live tonight. But and so the masterpiece Michelangelo is going live at 8 o'clock tonight Central. So we're starting here at 7 o'clock. So we'll probably go to about 7:45, then we'll jump off, let everybody have a chance and be on there at 8 o'clock. Just trying something new. You know, we've had some people say, hey, your live is starting at the same time as your drop. You know, it can't be on both of them at the same time. And so just thought we would try something different tonight. So do have a code tonight for some of the others. Won't apply to the Michelangelo or any of our exclusives, but apply to all the rest of them. And that is Live 15. Give you 15% off all the rest of the caps, including a couple of new ones we will show here in a little bit, which are already live. Thank you, Amanda. Amanda loves the color scheme. So everything working okay?
No.
Okay. Odd, but yeah. So let's see. Let's go ahead and start this up real quick. And this one is the masterpiece Michelangelo. So this is a newsboy. You kind of see this is a really bright blue. I've already had some of you suggest, man, that would make a great cap by itself. Kind of this blue pattern here. We may bring that back sometime. As you know, there is already the plaid tonight is a Michelangelo flat cap as well, which we'll look at in just a minute. But these are just alternating. You know, we're pretty picky when we give the masterpiece name. It has to be one we really like that, you know, is one we've created ourselves. This one is on the FunkyBrims line, made in Italy for us. Nice kind of thin liner. So this one will be able to wear for quite a while. And so this one is the masterpiece Michelangelo. We'll keep coming back to this probably several times. It's going to be $80 and drops at 8 o'clock in about 55 minutes or so. So, got any thoughts?
No.
Okay.
What?
No. Yeah, Dean, you won't see it. It won't be on there until it goes live. So go live in about 55 minutes on the Michelangelo. And so, yeah, I agree. A solid. We may come back with that. But we did have the plaid. So this is the same plaid that's in it. And this one is the Michelangelo flat cap. And this one is great as well. So here's the flat cap version of it. And kind of see it's our typical flat cap shape that we always have.
What's the masterpiece price?
The masterpiece, this one is going to be $80. And then the flat cap is going to be $74. So kind of give it a little closer look in that one. That's definitely it's an olive green. It's got a little bit of gray tone to it. Would you say? So yeah. You got any thoughts? Need to jump in here a little bit? No? All right. So
no, I can't get it to share on any of the groups or anything. So it's just gonna.
Can't share from your phone?
I can't, no.
If you log in is no.
No.
Okay.
Just keep going.
All right. Well, we'll do the best we can.
Yeah.
Still got a pretty good audience here. Just everyone have to find us on the FunkyBrims page.
Yeah, I can't get it.
The flat cap only went up to 62. Somebody was asking, but of course we can stretch them a little bit here. And so, yeah, let's see. I'm trying to read the comments. We're down to one computer here. We had a little technical difficulty right before we were trying to start here. Got the internet up and running in here, so we thought we were good to come over here, and then it just kind of died on us. We ended up having to try to hijack onto one of the phones here at the last minute, of course. It's over earlier today, and it was working just fine. So I'm not sure what happened there. See the important people here. That's funny. Yeah, so this one, man, I really like this one. This is one of my favorite ones. Kind of see it's got a real nice drape in here. Again, it's the same sort of shape as we do on the collaboration, Newsboys, and everything else. And same with the flat as well. And both of them have the thinner cotton lining, FunkyBrims line. And so, yeah, see if we have any questions here. Somebody asked, what brand of glasses are those? You know, these are like, we'll have to, if Eric Bowman's on here, Eric Bowman hooks me up with my glasses sometimes. And so he's the one, I think these actually came from Denmark or something else like that. So somebody asked, what is the pattern on the blue fabric? We can get in a little closer there. It's just kind of it's just a little bit of an alternating, it's got some blue with some, I'm going to say kind of gray and white behind it, if you will. Get a better shot at the brim there, at the colors in it. So that's that one. And yeah, we may bring that back as a flat cap or something like that as well sometime. But it's a great fabric. Love these two together. Again, these are ones where we started off with swatches and were able to go through the process and pick them out, put them together, all that kind of stuff. And so, this is what we came up with. Somebody asked a question. Sarah's the designer here. You want to talk? They asked if we're going to have any pink in the new building.
There will be no pink. No pink. Just tell me. No, this is a much darker color palette. So you can see the hunter green. It's not hunter green. I don't know why I keep calling it. It's called Country Squire. That's actually one coat. So once it gets a second coat, it'll be a little darker. This is these are the doors. And so actually we just standing here walked in and liked this so much that I just messaged the painter to see if he could make this the floors. And so I think the floors are going to end up this color. It was supposed to be the green as well. So we have a lot going on. You can see these tiles that are coming off. These are coming out and being replaced with something that kind of looks like a faux tin bank tile, because if you look straight up through here, and we were going to be able to tour you around, but because we can't get the internet working, I'm afraid if I start moving this computer, we're going to lose everything. But at some point, if we can show you around it all, you'll be able to see straight up through here where we have found a hidden second floor. And the original ceiling tiles are up there from the early 1900s. And so we're trying to mimic that a little bit and do that again here. The flooring, if we do it with the purple here, it will actually have about 6 different vintage, what do you call them? Persian rugs. And that's what the different displays will be on. It is a concrete floor. We were going to epoxy it and do all the things that we did in Functified, but it actually doesn't make a lot of sense because we're going to cover it up. So we're trying to just stick with the concrete and get it painted, and then get the carpet, or not carpet, but the Persian rugs.
Persian rugs. Yeah.
Yes, on for it. Yeah. So the second floor is amazing. It is original hardwood up there from, I guess, about 1902. And then the original brick wall is exposed brick is all up there. And then the windows that used to be up there have been boarded up. No one knew that there was a second floor. So we actually went into what we thought was the attic and found another ladder and another hole and kept going. And so we realized, wow, that's up there.
Our lawyer probably won't allow allow any tours.
He won't allow
during
tours.
Whatever. It's a little sketchy that when we say ladder, what we really mean is a couple of 2x4s that have been nailed to a wall,
It's
and
pretty secure.
and some other 2x4s nailed
Yeah.
to it. It's been kind of a hodgepodge ladder. So and climbing up that to get to where that second floor is, this may not be the best idea for
Yeah, and
for
to
a
be
tour.
clear, he didn't want me up there, so I had to wait till he was gone. And the phone company, actually, those guys helped me get up there so that I could go and video it
Bad
and let our
idea.
builder know what was going on up there. Because I definitely we want to develop that at some time, but that is a down the road issue for us. We can't do that right now. We need to get the store going. And so this is what back here, what's behind him here is what his law office will actually be. So we are putting the law office in here as just one office, because many of you know people do Zoom calls now. They're not actually just coming in. And so for the most part, most of the stuff he does is virtual. And so we can do a lot of that in here while he's still able to kind of oversee what's happening in the store and the shipping and all of that. So
and not have to go back and forth. Speaking of shipping, we appreciate everyone's patience. We spent all last weekend getting caught up and Monday getting caught up. And so now we are down to where everything has shipped. That needs to be shipped as of a couple of days ago. And so appreciate that. You know, that was a strange thing to have the biggest drop we've ever had, followed right by an ice storm that shut everything down for a little bit. So,
well, to be clear, we had the live wire.
We had the live wire.
We had the biggest drop we had ever had. And then we had the Shelby, which was then the biggest drop we had ever had. and so we were just like, boom, boom, boom.
And then Moore was a big drop too. So
yes.
Yeah,
and it was just me and him shipping. So like we really got slammed.
We were, everybody was snowed in. So we brought everything back to our house and got them all packaged up. And then there was no way to get them to the post office, or
we had a parade of weird situations that just kept happening. And so we did see a lot of the comments. We saw the emails. At some point, I just closed the computer and hoped it went away. But we got everything shipped out. We also have brought on a new employee that's helping us ship now. That is unreal and so good.
Great. Absolutely.
Yeah. She's amazing. So we have completely caught up on all the shipping and hopefully can stay caught up now and try and keep ahead of it.
More capacity. Yeah. I think we're ready now.
Yeah. So. I mean, we're trying to keep, the thing about growing and like when you have these huge drops is that you're kind of trying to catch a speeding train. You don't really, you don't hire before it, you hire after it. Right. So that kind of stuff just happens. But the other thing is that many of you have noticed the way we did the tracking information on the shipping this time. And I'll tell you why we did that. So, probably for those of you who watch our live, I would say at least 50% of you order 1, 2, and 3 orders at a time. And so you're doing multiple orders. So you have seen us go in and on every single one of your orders, we add the tracking information.
Which is the same tracking for each one of them. We're only putting it in one box. There's really only one tracking number.
But we make sure that you see it on all of your orders. For just the sake of time, I did not do that. And so this time, as we were trying to speed race everything out the door, I just put the one tracking number in and clicked fulfilled on all of your other orders and let it go. So many of you have written in and said, hey, there's no tracking number. There's no way to track this. There is. It's on one of your orders. That is your main tracking order.
They're all in there.
They're all in there. I promise.
All the ones that got marked fulfilled, all that stuff.
It's all coming.
It's all in the same box, but we just sent the tracking once this time.
Yeah, it is several steps for us to be able to put your tracking numbers in on all the other orders. And usually it's not a big deal, but when we were that far behind, it was. And so I just was kind of like, get it out. And then did not realize that was causing a problem. So I am sorry about that. We'll go back, and going forward, I think we can fix that and get that back in there if that's what you guys like. That's not a problem. I just literally was trying to get it out. Yeah. So the question is, do we ever sleep? I sleep. He doesn't. So yeah, no, that's actually been a real big deal. I mean, literally it has been this week where I feel like we have finally relaxed. Kathy, who's going to be, all of you will meet her, and her husband, they're going to be here at our store, working here. Kathy's our full-time employee. So those of you coming to the meetup are going to meet her. They're really amazing, and she's amazing. And she came over and helped us get caught up. So we have finally been able to actually relax and sleep and all of those things. So it's been coming. But can we do express shipping?
Yes.
We can do express shipping. I mean, we can do any kind of shipping. If you wanted it the next day, it's just
Ray, you're in
dollars.
Oklahoma. I think I think the normal shipping gets to you in 2 days, but if we need to ship somewhere else, but if you need it like overnight or something, we'll figure something out.
Yeah, you just have to message us on that. Did the Gothic sell out again? I don't think it did. Did it?
Yes.
It did.
Yep.
Okay, never mind.
Yeah, Gothic also was all gone. It was all gone on the pre-sale.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
So
oh, yeah. You guys are very nice. All of you on the live are, you are diehard customers. And so we, thank you for being nice. And for those that, I mean, I saw a couple of the comments in the, I almost said the undergrid. It's not the undergrid, the underground. And anyway, and I know that a lot of you were kind of coming to our defense. We just couldn't get our head above water there for a minute.
We
got it now. And so, and we've got,
it won't happen again. That was an odd.
Well, yeah, never say never.
Things,
but
yeah,
we're excited because we're going to be moving everything over. This week we actually will have. We've already got some of our tables and stuff moving back into the back part here where we're going to be shipping from, and we've got some great employees that are going to help us get the stuff out the door. So we're super stoked about all the stuff that's coming up. So it'll be great. Yay!
Yeah. Okay, so a couple of questions I've been seeing. Yeah. The Michelangelo is not live until 8 o'clock. So we got about another 43 minutes till that's going to go live. And
we'll stop the live. Yeah, we'll stop our live before that starts.
We're going to stop that live, our live about 7:45, 7:50, something like that, so that there's plenty of time to get on it. So for those of you who are just throwing on, the masterpiece Michelangelo is this one right here. See, it kind of alternates between the real pretty blue there and the plaid, and underbrim is the same blue as well.
And this is one you designed.
This is one we designed, custom design from us. Started with a bunch of fabric swatches and just putting together ones we thought would look good and trying out different combinations. And then you're excited when you actually see it in person. You're like, okay, wow, that did work, and this one's worthy of the masterpiece name. We try to be picky with that and not throw it on every cap we come up with. And then this is the Michelangelo flat cap, same kind of plaid, obviously. The fabric is under the brim. And,
what size does that go to? 62? Maybe?
Yeah, this one goes up to a 62, and this one's going up to a 63. And so those are out there. $80 on this one, $74 on this one, going live at 8 o'clock Central, about 40 minutes from now. But we do have a couple more new ones tonight that we will show you that are already live. Start off actually by going back to the last week. We had the Coastline Plum, and I know we actually sold quite a few of those. We've already ordered a restock on it, and then we ordered this in a couple other colorways as well. But you can see that's kind of a nice plum purple. Not quite. It's not that far off as it is with the door there. So it's our color. Yeah.
We're liking this color, man.
Liking this color a lot. So you can see they kind of match up nicely.
It looks like we bought 15 gallons of it.
Yeah. So this one definitely a summer cap, nice thin for summer. We're starting to think warm thoughts and that sort of thing. But that one is the Coastline in Plum.
How does the masterpiece wear compared to the Winchester plaid?
Should be the exact same shape. Yeah. So exact same shape as the Winchester plaid. We've zeroed in, and we haven't touched or changed. All of the collaboration caps be on the same shape of the Newsboy, and all of the flat caps have been on the same shape as well. So, obviously, the drape, and, you get a little bit different, a thin kind of, linen or something is just going to kind of stand out just a little bit different than some kind of heavy wool or something that might push down a little farther. But the shape, the cut will be all the same. Just kind of the drape changes a little bit. Other new ones tonight, we are starting to get in. We've actually got quite a few new ones in. We're just kind of slowly putting them out here. But this one is a super nice cap. This one, if you just basic. So this one is called the Essential, the Italian linen split flat cap. So this one is in gray. This is cap of the week this week. Again, we have the code LIVE15, LIVE15, which will give you 15% off these. And so this is normally going to be $54. But it is down to $48 this week, and then with that extra discount, we'll make that $40.80. And so $40.80 shipped out the door, 100% linen from Italy, nice thin lining. So you start thinking about the, it is. Yeah, you always got to be a little careful just picking up bottles of water and starting to drink them at a construction site. But yeah, that one's mine.
I was like,
sorry.
I'm gonna check, but I don't know if I want to drink it.
So yeah, so this one again, you can kind of see this one's by hologram. Again, admittedly, kind of the same shape as we normally do. And then we also have this one in blue. Same cap, Italian linen in blue. This one's going to be the normal price of $54, but you still get 15% off of it. So this one will be $45.90. All the prices we talk about, the $80 on the masterpiece, all the rest of them, these are all shipped prices. We don't charge shipping for any of those. And I did see somebody ask a question just a second ago. We do, yeah. This is the blue T-shirt from the Shelby Co. collab with Hales. You can kind of see by order of FunkyBrims there. They got the Tommy Shelby look on the back there. We still do have some of these in all the sizes. We ordered a bunch to have them for a while, but they are still in stock. So check those out as well. Noah asked, do I have the other coastline colorways to show? I do not have them. So one of the things about being here is we don't have, I just got the caps that I grabbed to bring over. We hadn't dropped those other ones yet. Oh, Sarah's got something pretty to show though. We'll get to that in just a second. I don't have the other ones, but we'll probably drop them the next week or so. And yeah, so one of the things, somebody, I think it was Todd, asked us, are you going to keep the drop ceiling in? And we had this idea that we were going to just paint, the same color purple, paint the ceiling tiles purple, and that would look good. Oh, that's kind of green. Yeah. We went back and forth. I was thinking purple, but either way. And then we saw something else that would be even better. So
when we saw the original tiles that were actually up there, and we can't restore those because there was lead paint or whatever. So like we found these. Look at that. So these are actually going in the top of the tiles.
Grid.
Yeah, in the grid. So we saw this when we did we filmed at whatever restaurant.
Some kind of great restaurant bar down in Dallas when we filmed the Shelby
drop. When we filmed that Shelby thing or whatever, that bar place had these all up in their ceiling and where the grid was. So you could tell it wasn't necessarily completely restored, but like it still had that same look. And so anyway, our builder was awesome. Yeah, like we hunted these down and found them and said, this is what we're actually bringing in to put in the top of the ceiling here so it doesn't look like these goofy like Target tiles or whatever.
And there's even stickers that go over the grid system, so it'll all look like an original sort of thing when we're done. So yeah, that's that was a nice little upgrade, I think, in the whole thing. So yeah, so that'll be that will be different. Are they tin tiles? It's not tin. It's kind of a weird, some sort of polymer. I'm not going to say plastic because I wouldn't say it's plastic per se. But it's an interesting, it's going to have some insulating factors. They were not inexpensive, but they fit in there just like it. So that's going to be fun. When do I think I will drop the St. Patrick's Day Laird Hatters collaboration? I think there's a good.
I've seen those.
I was wearing it today. A lot of people saw it today, just not out in the Publix or whatever.
In the Publix.
In the Publix, yeah. And so Adam said we should paint the ceiling grid the purple. Actually, there are stickers that match, so it's going to look like it's just part of those tiles when it's done. These long sort of sticker things or whatever that stick up there over the grid itself. So the codes tonight, the code Live 15 is for everything except the FunkyBrims exclusives, which include the masterpieces. So there are no codes for that. No Michelangelo pin. But I will say, we're going to start getting into St. Patrick's Day after this. And it's going to be pretty big. Somebody's asking about any meetup updates. You want to talk about that?
Yeah, and I will. And when we get to the very end of this live, I'll pick up my computer and kind of give you a little bit of a tour around here. That way, if the internet cuts off, it won't matter because we'll be pretty much done. So, but I'm gonna hang tight till then. So the meetup, I will post. I'll post the agenda, kind of what we're going to be doing for the meetup. But basically, we have a speakeasy night planned that Friday, which is March 13th. And then the 14th is our grand opening. So the 13th, that Friday night, make sure you're in for that night, because that will be for you guys only. And we may go ahead and broadcast some of it live, do a little bit of a live here, and then heads up. And then he's like, what? But we're going to do that. So we're going to do some really cool things that night. We also have Chris's tattoo guy that will be here.
My guy that I've gotten to know pretty well, that we've been working on this whole thing for a while. He's going to do some flash tattoos. He's got some kind of cap specific ones, just some little fun things that he's going to do there for those who want that. I'll be doing it here in the store as well on Friday night and Saturday.
Yeah. So on our Facebook page, okay, on the FunkyBrims Facebook page, there is an event link. Go to that event link and it says the FunkyBrims meetup. And on that thing there on the meetup, you can sign up for the emails. You can sign up and see all the details and all the different things that we've been putting up. I'm going to send a big email out this week that will also have the hotel recommendations again, in case you missed those, and then anything else that's going on. So we'll have the speakeasy that Friday night. And then Saturday is the grand opening. So on Saturday, it is going to be like open to the public. And so, Alan, it'll be open to the public, and we'll have food trucks and things like that, live music, all sorts of stuff going on Saturday. And then for those of you that are coming to the meetup specifically, we will have a party bus that will take us from here to the Tulsa Irish Fest that night and then back again. So
music going on down there, that kind of stuff. Yeah. So we'll have, so we'll give you a ride down there and back if you want to that Saturday.
Yeah.
And we're picking up the tickets to Irish Fest too.
Right.
So, yeah.
Yeah, so we'll have a lot going on. If for those of you who may be here prior to Friday, let us know. And then, obviously we're doing the Thursday night live. You can be a part of the live. We can let you in early to see what it's going to look like, hoping that everything arrives on time and it's all actually here. Getting a little worried. I've got some furniture that should have already shipped that is not shipping for 2 more weeks. So we're a little worried about that.
We'll figure it out though.
Yeah, we'll figure it out. We'll just stand here and hold hats. But anyway, so we're doing a giveaway right now. Somebody just asked about the giveaway.
I'm sorry, I didn't even we got talking about other stuff and showing showing those. So every comment is an entry into a drawing. At the end we'll pick a winner, and that winner will get a cap of their choice tonight as well.
Yeah.
So
we're just a little bit wiggity whack because
somebody asked if we already went to Dropkick Murphy's. No, it's not. No, that's on the 25th.
What's that?
Dropkick Murphy's. Here in
I
Tulsa.
can't see these comments.
Yeah.
Anyway, so hey, Eric is not going to you're not going to be here, and I'm actually really upset about that. So I think you need to come personally. But don't worry, if for those of you who can't make it to the meetup this year, we will have it every year. It's going to be an annual thing. This year is just kind of weird because we're obviously opening the store at the exact same time. So a little different.
And everybody from Hales is going to be up too.
Yeah.
And they're going to bring a couple of their hot rods, and we're doing a joint it'll be a exclusive to the event t-shirt and banner here as well. And
because then they have a meetup in April
that we're going down
and we're going to be there in April. So we'll be setting up there. So if you don't make it to ours, maybe head down to Hales and you can see us all there too.
Yep. All right. A couple other ones I wanted to remind you guys about as we start thinking a little bit about St. Patrick's Day and that sort of thing. The Cron, this one is $54 less that discount. This one is just a great one. We've restocked this one. I'm not sure how many times, but this one is a nice, got all the nice kind of Irish colors in there. This one is pure wool. I know I just saw it there. Yeah, pure wool. Does have the quilted lining, also from Hologram, but kind of has that burgundy to orange there and the green underneath it. So the Cron is $54. One of my favorite ones the year, Duke and Slate Teal. I want to say this one's $48 right now, but this one's been restocked as well. And so great kind of colors in there with the blues and the greens and that sort of thing. And then also the another cap of the week, we left it up as a cap of the week, is the Ironwood Plaid. So this one is $46. Again, take 15% off of that. It's going to put it down under $40, but kind of a nice gray with some lines in it, that sort of thing. So show those. Again, new ones tonight are the essential linen split flat caps. So in blue and gray. Gray is also cap of the week. Either way, they're a pretty good deal. $54 with the discount puts it down to $45.90 on the blue one. And then cap of the week gray is down to $48. Take 15% off. That'll be $40.80 this week. Both of them, nice thin, 100% linen. So when you start thinking about summer or whatever, we'll end up with these in a number of colorways. But it does kind of have the little split pattern there with the flat cap, and so those are new tonight. And then, of course, we'll go back and talk a little bit here again for those of you that are new, and then we'll take some questions and whatever you guys have. But
for our tour,
for the tour, yes, and we'll do a quick tour, and then we'll get off and let you guys have a chance to buy these. But the masterpiece, we have the Michelangelo flat cap, great plaid there, and the bill is the same kind of blue that is on the masterpiece Newsboy. So Michelangelo, this one dropping again here in about 30 minutes or so tonight. And so, get them while you can. This one will be a one and done sort of thing. And so, fortunately we were able to get a few more of them than we've had for any of the other masterpieces. But once they are gone tonight, they're gone. So about 30 minutes here. So got any questions or anything like that, please ask.
I've got spam calls. Okay.
Yeah, that blue would make a nice flat. You're right. Several people have commented on that, and we're going to check into just having a nice blue made out of that one, because we had somebody else asking today about a bright blue, and that's it's hard to find a good bright blue.
Yeah, no, that's really pretty.
Yep. Let's see.
Will the shop have a burnout pit? What is that?
No.
What does that mean? Is that where you do donuts in your car?
We'll assume that's what yeah. But the Hales guys they're going to bring a couple of their hot rods up, and it'll be the Funkified is right next door. Go past that wall, there's a little bitty tiny park that takes about 5 seconds to walk across, really a couple of benches to sit in, and then Funkified is right on the other side of that.
Yeah.
And so it's right here, and we'll be going back and forth pretty easily.
The magnet pins.
Oh, yes. Okay, so the magnetic pins are up there, and I did not grab a single one of them. Got one of the Mr. Funky pins, though. We do have those back out online with the new colors.
Those are regular. Those are not magnetic yet.
No, this one is a regular one.
Yeah.
We did list the magnetic pins earlier today. I walked out without grabbing one, but we have a shamrock. We have a flower skull, and you can see pictures of them out on the website. They are on the live on the feed with the other ones for tonight. We have a skull with a crown on it, and then we have an ace of spades. And so in those, I'm going to tell you, those are really, I've always been concerned about the magnets and them falling off or whatever. These are made by American hat makers. They're made for cowboy hats, big thick felt hats, that sort of thing. And so they're definitely strong enough to hold on to any of these hats. You got to actually put a little muscle into it to get it off when you're trying to.
Yeah. So did you say that? I mean, we are going to order the Mr. Funky pin and the magnetic as well.
Yeah, we will eventually. Yeah, it's just not here yet.
Yeah, no. I think that's going to take a little bit to make, because we got to order several hundred of them actually at one time.
Yeah. But the pictures are out there. Those are live now. We got them in hand, and all that stuff. So be a good time to try a magnetic. They're $12, a little bit more expensive for the magnets, but
not a lot.
Still not bad yet.
No, yeah.
I tell you, we've got a couple of really cool pins coming for St. Patrick's Day. So not magnetic, but can't wait to show those off. So let's see. Any more questions here?
Well, I think we missed some. I just can't go back, or we're going to lose the connection.
Yeah. So we apologize tonight. Like I said, we're down to one computer. Normally, Sarah's watching them all on another computer, and we had to jump onto this one and try to tag onto her phone, which seems to have worked pretty well. We seem to have gotten a pretty good signal tonight. So that's good.
Yeah. The logo, somebody asked if the logo changed colors. It went out. It went a little darker. The colors that are in the, where's that Mr.
Yeah, so you can see, we were kind of planning ahead a little bit here, but the color in the shoes is pretty much the color of those doors. The color on this part of the hat up here and on his body or whatever is the color of these walls. So we pretty much use the color scheme that we were using in here to just kind of change up Mr. Funky, if you will, to the
we had our color palette for here, and then it basically is just it's just darker colors. That's all. Someone asked how far Hales is from here. It's about 4.5 hours. It is right outside of Dallas, and we are right outside of Tulsa. Who's Tola? Do we know who Tola is? I don't. Did I miss a hat when I went to go get ice cream? I don't think so, but I want ice cream.
Yeah. The Celtic, not the only 4 magnetic ones we have are the one Celtic. Yes, Boston.
That's basketball.
I know. I heard it as soon as I was just going to blow right past that.
Yeah, but, no, I'm here for this.
Yeah. There will not be a Hales collab drop next week, but there may very well be a really nice St. Patrick's Day coming next week as well as some of these other summer ones we're starting to get in. There's a couple of those that I just love.
Okay, so the dust bags with the new colors.
No, we have not.
We have not, and so we are. So I'm going to actually ask a couple of questions because Chris and I have been debating and going back through all of this quite a bit on the dust bags. Dust bags, also boxes, so many different things of what you may want with your hats. And so this may be a good group to ask that too. Here's the thing. Sometimes you just end up with a pile of these dust bags. The dust bags are not cheap. So it's a lot to put in there. And, it increases the price on everything overall, and we really try not to do that. And so we feel
like we're forcing you to buy one when we include them.
And so we kind of started going, yikes, I really don't know if I like that. It's a lot, and we're having to order, 500 of them at a time.
1,000 last time.
1,000 last time, and it is a lot. And so between trying to do that and increase our volume to keep the hats, to get more hats to you so we weren't selling out quite as bad, and then also trying to keep the prices reasonable, and knowing especially so many of you guys are buying multiple hats, like do you really want a dust bag? I mean, if you really do, we'll put it in there, but yeah, everybody's saying skip it.
We've actually got them for sale pretty inexpensively.
Yeah. You can buy them separately. Yeah. We just were like, we didn't want to do that to you, to be honest. And so it just kind of got to be like,
Yeah. And saw people, I had somebody offer to sell me some back for $1 each. And I was like, wow, well, that's cheaper than what we're paying now.
Yeah,
but
for sure.
It's kind of like, hey, you got, 20 or 30 of them and you don't use them.
Yeah.
Why are we doing this? And, we can,
well,
keep the cost down a little bit on some other things rather than giving those out. So we decided to stop it. And so,
it's one of those things where, like, you see it. I mean, obviously, bigger backed companies can do that pretty easily. And especially if they can order in thousands and thousands and multiple thousands of quantities, then your price goes down, right? So if the most we can only order is 1,000, our price isn't going to go down all that much. So it just keeps it, it just wasn't great for us, in my opinion. And either of us, we just kind of kept going back and forth, like, what on earth? And, so some of those things, like, we can add in, like, some of the things that you see from some of those other companies, we can always do those things. It's just everything is money, right? And so for us, I think we'd rather give you a good quality cap and keep the price as reasonable as we possibly can so that you can get the cap. You know what I mean? And, like, we'll throw in free stickers all day long. I love stickers. I buy stickers all the time.
Right.
So the stickers are all me. Like, I'm always like, more stickers, more glitter, more whatever. So especially when you start seeing the sparkly stickers come through that I ordered, you'll know that I did that. I mean, we can throw those in for nothing. We're not, like, that's on us. So that's not a big deal. It's just dust bags and fancy things like that. I mean,
and some things, I think, like, on the collaboration caps, those woven labels that are custom to each one that are in the top of the hats, those aren't cheap, but I feel like they're worth it. I feel like that's just a part of the whole thing, making it a collaboration, kind of playing off of the, tag in the back of the shirt.
And it gives to the quality.
And, it's sewn in there nicely, all that kind of stuff. So we feel like that's worth it. We've looked before for some of these special drops and making special boxes out, right?
Yeah.
Companies that do the big box sets, and you're like, but who wants to pay, $5 or $6 more just to have it come in a box that you don't wear the box? Well,
right.
A few of you might, but
well, and I mean, if we can do, like, we are going to do, we have PR boxes and stuff that we're designing right now and some different things that we're doing. And we might be able to put those out there.
Brothers, we're coming for you.
Yeah. We might be able to put those out there for sale, where if some of you want to collect, like, a hat box or something like that, then you could certainly buy them, and that wouldn't be a big deal at all. But just some of this stuff, I'm like, man, it makes your brand look good. And I get from a branding perspective as business owners, but, like, to me, it's just more money for you to spend on stuff you're not going to use.
Yeah.
So I don't know.
I think there's been a pretty good consensus of save the dust bags. And then, like I said, we have the dust bags out there, and we always will for people that want them. You know, we've got them priced pretty close to cost, not much extra on there as well. And so, you know, if you want them, you know, you can buy them. And that way, I feel like, again, when we include it, we're kind of making everybody buy a box or making everybody buy a bag or something like that. And most people don't really need them that much. So, so that's kind of where we shook out on that.
Yeah. Anyway, sorry, that was a long explanation. I like stickers. Good. I'm glad you do, Chris, because I keep buying more stickers.
We got lots of stickers. We got a lot of St. Patrick's Day stickers.
Yeah, we do.
We got, I don't know.
Well, here's the thing. I love the stickers. And so I'm always like designing and messing with stickers. And then he, with his pens, all of a sudden randomly started designing stickers. So now we just have like a butt ton of stickers coming in all of a sudden. Yeah. I think that Amanda, I think the hat boxes would be cool. And then we just sell them separately. So that way they're not included in the drop. So you're not having to buy one, but if you want it, you can have it. Like that's kind of where I'm at. But anyway, scratch and sniff.
We have a ton of, she has a ton of scratch and stuff. If it's something that reminds you of being a kid in the 80s.
Yeah, we have it.
She's got it.
Yeah. But they don't smell like leather and sandalwood, Adam. They smell like cotton candy and like peppermint. Yes, that's what they should be. How many Newsboys?
This one that's dropping here in about 18 minutes will be the fourth one.
Yeah.
We had the Vincent, and then we had the Gothic, and then we had the Rudolph. The Christmas one was a masterpiece, and then this fourth one tonight, the Michelangelo, which drops here at 8 o'clock, about 18 minutes from now.
Garbage Pail Kids. Oh my gosh, Mark. So like the Garbage Pail Kids thing is back in like style again. People keep talking about it, and I'm like, wow, I had no idea. So we need Garbage Pail Kid stickers too. I totally agree. And Mr. Sketch markers, Alan, we have so many like it's not scratch and stuff. We have so many Mr. Sketch kind of markers that are all scented markers. It's really cool.
Yeah.
Cap specials for the meetup.
Oh, somebody said I look like Harry Potter with the glasses. Dude, I think somebody else has said
I have been saying that all week. Come on, Harry. Yeah, we will have special things going on for the meetup.
That's funny.
We will also have, we'll have a lot of special stuff for the meetup. So yes,
we're still thinking of other new stuff too.
Yeah, but sales and different things and fun stuff. And then
the summer, somebody just asked the summer cap I was wearing earlier, the blue one. This one is the Essential Linen Split Flat Cap.
Funky Pail Kids. That's a great idea.
There you go. Yeah. This one.
Yes, we have scented markers.
Gray. Those of you that are coming, there's a lot of stuff over there. So this is the blue one from earlier. All Italian linen. Nice summer cap. Starting to look and think about those a little bit. So
well, it was like 65 here.
What designates the cap as a masterpiece? That would be
Mr. Chris Lopp.
Us looking at it real carefully and saying we want that to be something that when we do it, first of all, it's always going to be something that we've designed completely ourselves, and then it will, and then we look at it and there's ones I like. I mean, the Digbeth is one of my favorite ones that all together, but it just didn't quite have the same vibe as some of them, and so it's just ones we pick it and we try to be pretty picky with them. So.
Can the
tattoo guy do a FunkyBrims sticker tattoo exclusive? Yeah, yes. Just little. Yeah, he's looking at just doing some little flash tattoos, like
But he made one specific for the meetup.
Yeah, he did. He's got one.
So he's got totally.
Then, he's doing at her request. He's doing a little disco ball one.
Yeah, because we got some girls that
might want to do that one too. So
yeah, and when we do the speakeasy thing for those of you who come to the meetup, so. The store will not be open to the public. It will only be open to you. And then after that, we will go across the street to my store. So you'll have two shopping experiences that you can have private and be able to kind of
bartender here.
And be able to go through. And so it's going to be a lot of fun. It's like a little private shopping thing. Like you can go through and you'll see both stores and kind of get the vibe of both stores, and you can buy all the scratch and sniff stickers you want. It'd be awesome.
So we try to walk around and show the store a little bit.
Yeah, but I don't know that. Okay, yeah, okay. Let me do it. He's holding my computer, makes me nervous. No, he is going to be doing real tattoos, and that's what he's going to be doing. It's the real tattoo guy.
This same guy that's done my whole sleeve here is.
We're just going to do flash tattoos. So it'll be fun.
Yeah.
Okay, so we're gonna do a tour of the store. If the internet dies here, we won't come back on. We're gonna let it go so that way
we'll post something about who the winner was and go on. And again, the drop is at 8 o'clock, 15 minutes from now.
Yeah.
So
okay. So I'm going to spin this around. I'm going to actually go to the front of the store. So keep in mind, under construction, okay? But believe it or not, most of this part is actually going to be done by the end of this week. Or this week. No, this is the Thursday. So like the end of next week, I guess. So right here, these are our front windows right here. So that is the front door. We asked them to tape it all up so that the city folks and everybody who lives here will not be peeking in the windows and they won't get to see what's actually going on, because this has been a smoothie place for a long time. People are used to all the bright colors. You all know I love bright colors, but that's not what we're doing here. So we want people to kind of see it differently.
Tiles.
Yeah. So right here, I'm going to show you actually some things. So here's what we started to realize. If you can tip this up. Do you see that up there? Those are the old original tiles from the early 1900s.
These are the new tiles.
And so you can see as we walk this way, this is our ceiling. You can see that we're putting in the new tiles right here. And so this is kind of what's going on. And where that white is, there's going to be stickers that will cover that up. So we won't, it won't be white there. It will all match and it will all go together.
We're not going to even describe it tonight, but there's going to be the coolest lighting up here in the front.
Yes.
Well.
Oh my gosh, you're going to love the lighting. It's amazing. Yeah. So I'm going to flip around and I'm going to show you.
Hat themed lighting.
Yes. So here is, this color is called Country Squire. This is the Sherwin-Williams color, but this is going to be the whole store. So you can kind of see it is actually fairly big. It's not, it looks kind of small maybe this way, but it's not that small. I don't remember how many square feet.
The front part of the store is about 1,400 square feet.
Yeah. So it's a pretty good size store. So we are going to have all of that. Hold on, my thing is. We are going to have all of those new tiles put in. Obviously, we have chandeliers coming, so we have a lot of things coming. That yellow, somebody keeps asking about the yellow back there. That is primer. So absolutely not. There will be no white and no yellow in the store. Blah. It's not going to happen. So this is, yeah, and all of this stuff you're seeing in the middle and all the insulation, that's just trashed. We just haven't gotten it out of here yet. They won't let us put a dumpster back here, so we're going to have to haul it off. There's a whole situation there. So you can kind of see they've only done one coat. So here is the mural that was there from the smoothie place. And so it's kind of, I mean, it's kind of cool because this is our first coat. The second coat will cover that up. It'll be a very dark green color. If you look right here, you can see the exposed brick up there. And so I'm going to take you, I'm going to try. Let's see if I can get this up here. I'm going to take you back over there to the back, and you'll be able to see a lot more of it because you'll see what we started doing. And it was like, oh my gosh, there's a floor up here and it's really cool. So here we are walking through all the trash. This little thing right here is going to be Chris's law office. So that's going to be there, and it will be green. So again, this is primer. So it's just all going to get painted green. We had all these walls put up. And so we had to put a changing room in here because we'll have the flannels. And so those are 2 bathrooms, but that's going to be a changing room right there. I'll have a chandelier in there as well. So we've got several chandeliers coming. The thing about the lighting is we do have to keep this, what do you call these big white lights?
The big LED.
Yeah. Because of what you're purchasing, because you are purchasing hats and you want to see the color of the hats, we have to actually keep the brighter lighting. So we will have chandeliers in here, but they're really just for looks. It's not going to be a tramp stamp. Guys, keep it together. They're going to do a FunkyBrims tramp stamp. Anyway, okay, so I'm going to flip this up and try not to make you sick as we go, like flip it up above me here. But look at this. This is what we found up there. You see all of that? Those are the tiles that are all up in there. That's the original. So I think this building might be, don't let me run into anything, 1902, I think is the original building. Yeah. So on the other side of that tile is a hardwood floor, original hardwood floors, the early 1900s. So we found up there an entire floor, which is amazing. And so we're hoping to one day restore all of that. We just can't do that right now while we're in the middle of doing all of this. But this is Chris's office, which is a boring office. Dun, dun, dun. And then as we're going to go back here, you'll see where we are going to end up shipping everything and all of that kind of stuff. Let's see if you can see. No, the hardwood's up there. There is brick up there somewhere. I know I can't see it, but yeah. So you can see some of the tiles coming in. This is really difficult to do.
Yeah. We'll
But
have to do it better some other time, but
Paul is going to put a tattoo on his butt. Nice to know. So back here is where the shipping station is going to be, and this is the warehouse side. So on the very back, which we're excited about, this will be dedicated to hats only, and that's huge because right now his hats are in my warehouse with my stuff, and I don't like it. So we're going to move it back here.
The building we used for before, it was well, it's been a smoothie place for a while now. Prior to that, I mean, at one point it was an old mercantile. I mean, it's just
General store.
Traditional general store, kind of right here on the corner of the old Main
I think
Street.
somebody said it sold feed.
At one point it sold feed.
Yeah.
You know, a lot of just the normal sort of stuff that every town kind of had or whatever. So
one of our guys from the phone company from Windstream came in, and he used to buy stuff here way back in the day when it was like the old kind of general feed store or whatever it was. So that was a long time ago.
All right.
Not that he's from the 1901s, but
let's do the magic and pick a winner and get off so that they can get ready for the drop at 8 o'clock here in
You're
about.
gonna have to do it because I can't do it.
All right. Yeah, we got it right here. Let it do its magic. The winner tonight is Adam Kramer. Congratulations, Adam. Cap of your choice, message me tonight and we can talk about what that is. But Adam Kramer is the winner tonight. Congratulations, Adam. And we'll see how this goes. We've been talking about trying to, not start these at the same time as we're doing the drop. And so congratulations, Adam. The drop is in about 8 minutes from now.
Yeah.
For the masterpiece and the Michelangelos. And so we're going to jump off.
Let's walk in here where it's not echoing so bad.
All right.
But we're going to jump off. Hope you guys like the tour. And we're really high on paint fumes, so we need to go.
Need a little fresh air
we do right now.
But we, live, drops in about 8 minutes, and we will see you next Thursday night.
Yeah.
Thank you.
See ya. Bye.